What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream. Yes, I know I'm early. I know a lot of you guys are gonna miss this live, but I had to do it now because I'm headed off to a little get together with my sister-in-law. Shout out to her; it's her birthday in a couple of days, so we're gonna do a quick little get together. But I will be watching the game in parts, and most likely I have the post-game recap tomorrow. Anyways, Lakers Celtics. I can't miss it for the world, man. Boston, all right, they're struggling a bit this year, especially defensively, but not offensively. Jaylen Brown. All right. Jaylen Brown has really flourished. He's averaging 27 points per game, and he's out here killing, man. So we got to make sure that we contain him from the get. We know what Jason Tatum can do. We know Kemba Walker is a streaky player. We know Marcus Smart, defensive minded. But we really have to watch out for your boy Jaylen Brown. Is Anthony Davis playing? I don't have the final update because it's still early. We'll know closer to tip off, but most likely he is. I don't see Anthony Davis missing out off of back-to-back games. What's up, big baby? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I really can't see Anthony Davis, missing back-to-back games. So hopefully AD comes out and he's ready to ball today. All I know is that the Lakers gotta have to be on their A game today to win because we're still on the road. Boston is a tough team, regardless of the record. Yes, they're 10-7. They're a little bit underachieving. Currently fifth in the East. Lakers currently third in the West. But throw all standings to the side. It's all about matchups and cross matchups. Basketball, that's what it's about. And today we're gonna have our hands full. They got plenty of wings. Like I said, starting with Jaylen Brown averaging 27 points per game, shooting really efficiently. Obviously, Jason Tatum still a killer. Last I checked. Kemba Walker, streaky, and they even have Jeff Teague off the bench. So they added Tristan Thompson. This is our first look at the Celtics this season. We'll see what happens, man. Hey, he said from Coachella Valley. What's up, brother? He said, when is the music video coming out? It's coming out real soon, bro. My brother Seth is editing it right now. Trying to do the gospel thing, man. You know what it is. We got to give back to God and to the community. So absolutely trying to represent the right way. This is a song I did a while back, but we finally came around to doing this video again. I used to be really busy, but you always got to make time for God. He said, Dan, the Jazz are killing it, man. Yeah, Utah is one of the most underrated teams this season. They're coming up for reals. For reals. But back to tonight's game, we're going to need everybody to ball out. We're going to need, hopefully, Anthony Davis does play. Hopefully, he's cleared. Hopefully, I really want TAC to play today, especially after the way he played last game. Seriously, coach, please don't make me come out of the party to do a ranting recap. Seriously, like we need TAC to play today. It's a perfect type of game for him. Plenty of scrappy wings in this game, and he's a willing and capable defender, somebody who can get out in transition, do some things, and his confidence is peaking right now. What do you have? Like 13 very efficient points. Did he even miss a shot last game? The kid basically brought us back, and we just weren't able to finish it off. But man, we'll see what happens. He said, "Hey, what's up, Danny boy? How you doing, brother?" He said, "What's up, Dan? Probably Lakers Zoom party tonight if Lakers beat the Celtics. Good luck, bro. I'm heading to another party, a little get together with my sister-in-law. So again, happy birthday to her coming up in a couple of days, and we're gonna show up and then show out. The background looks fire. That's what's up, bro. This is my room, so I'm glad you guys like it. That's what's up. Hey, 730, what's up, bro? Shout out 730 Radio. Check them out, man. If you guys fans of hip hop, so go ahead and check them out for sure. He said, Dan, is it the time we say that the Jazz are legit contenders this year and a threat to the Lakers? Right now, Angel, because of the way that the Lakers are playing, everybody's a threat to us. Any given night, even Charlotte could come in here and get a W because we're not protecting the paint and we're not doing things right. Recently, I don't know if you guys saw this little interview by Kuz. He was on Spectrum Sportsnet. Basically, the Lakers aren't practicing due to the short off season. So I didn't know that. I recently found out. Somebody else hit me up. Shout out to them on Twitter. I completely forgot your name, so I'm not even going to go there. But shout out to you, bro. You know who I'm talking about. He hit me up and he showed it to me. I had already seen it, but still. Basically, Kuz said that the Lakers haven't been practicing. They're learning on the fly, which explains some of the sloppiness even on the offensive end of the court. They don't want to exhaust themselves and they don't want to injure themselves. So that's why they're doing it like this. So that only tells me we're going to get better as the year progresses. So I'm not as concerned as I was after the last video. However, the glaring concern still remains the paint protection, man. If we don't protect the paint, anybody could come in here and just run a train on the paint on the Lakers. We can't have that. We can't have that. As far as the Jazz being contenders, I never buy into the hype for regular season, man. They're a good playoff team. They're somebody who can knock off a team or two. So they are dangerous in that regard. You don't want to face them in the first round. But I believe in my squad. We are the defending champions, and I think we're going to eventually step it up. And now having this current information about the Lakers not practicing puts my mind at ease a little bit and explains a little bit more why we are a little disoriented and we look a little lost out there at times. But still not an excuse. We still got to play better. We lost 2 in a row, and I'll be damned if we lose the 3rd straight and then to the Boston Celtics. Nah, man. Can't have that. Y'all don't want me to come out the party all drunk and stuff and, all tipsy and be on the camera. No. Lakers take care of business today, please. Please. And if so, I'll do the post-game recap the very next day, man, after I sober up. I might not get too drunk. Because I probably have to drive. If I have to drive back, I'm not drinking at all. But if I stay over, then, He said, yeah, we lost some trash team. We lost to some trash teams. Long season, brother, unfortunately. And especially without the practice and the short turnaround of the offseason, it's going to happen. But I do look forward the Lakers to make some sort of move to, like I said, solidify that front court. We don't do that, we're in trouble for reals. Everybody else got bigger and we got smaller. No homo. But you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else got bigger and we got smaller. Meaning, we got to upgrade the front court for reals. He said, trade Kuzma for Beal. That's not going to be a 1-for-1, Tay. This ain't 2K, bro. You can't force the trade. If we do get Bradley Beal, which I would love, it's going to take THT, Kyle Kuzma, in either KCP or Dennis Schroeder. I wouldn't be shocked if they want both of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else in the league got some size, though. That should be our main priority. He said Mo Bamba would be a good pickup. I heard the kid doesn't have heart, and right now we need some heart and tenacity in the paint. And that's from somebody who's really close to him. Like I have some connections and people that have been around NBA players, and they tell me exactly what type of person they are. Not all of them. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm Stephen A. and I know everything, but not all the connections. But I know a couple of them. Mo Bamba is a name that came out as a red flag as far as NBA scouting goes. So that's probably the reason he doesn't get too many minutes or makes that big of an impact. I mean, he has all the tools. He has like a 7'10" wingspan. What was it? He said, Dan, would you be surprised if Bradley Beal requests a trade soon, the way the Wizards are playing? No, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think he already did behind closed doors, and I think the Wizards are trying to respect and honor his trade demands. However, rumor has it that when he signed an extension, the Washington Wizards and him agreed that if he ever decided to get traded, he would, it would be a team of his choosing and not some sort of basketball Siberia situation like Blake Griffin was sent off to Detroit. So yeah, they're not trying to do Bradley like that. They're actually trying to give him a chance to compete. And remember, the Washington Wizards are a free agent landing destination, so it bodes well for them to do right by the player. That way, maybe other players, if they ever want to collect a paycheck, they can do a pit stop right there. He said, Dan, would you be surprised? I already read that one. See, I do that sometimes. He said, yo, Dan, break it down. I'm going to break it down for you right now. What Lakers have to do to defeat the Boston Celtics is protect the paint, man. Simple as that. I know we've been struggling, but we need Anthony Davis to be a ferocious beast. We need Marc Gasol to chip in here and there. And also, we're going to need contributions from everybody, from Dennis Schroeder to Montrezl Harrell to LeBron James to Anthony Davis to Kyle Kuzma, THT, Alex Caruso. Everybody has to contribute tonight in order to be successful, because forget the record, man. Boston's a dangerous team, especially when they're on their home floor, regardless of fans or not. So we don't want any buzzer beater game winners from Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, nothing like that. Let's make sure we come out early and take care of business for real, for real. Hey, Jameson, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. He said, Lakers better beat the brakes off those god-awful Celtics tonight. Man, I just want to win. Honestly, it'd be nice if we beat the brakes off of them, bro, but I just want to win. If we can get the win, I'm happy. I could go back to my celebration mode, enjoy the rest of my night. If we don't, ooh, man, y'all might see a ugly version of me. Y'all don't want to see that. I don't want to drink my lunch and then come on here and say something crazy. So, yeah, no. He said, DTLF, is Boston fully healthy? I don't have the scouting report on them, to be honest with you. I looked at the updates, and I don't see anything on the injury report as of right now. But this is why I like to do my pre-games right before the game. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be home, so I can't do that tonight. But normally I give you guys all the latest information right before tip, right? Like an hour before I get most of the intel, and I'm able to, relate that over to you guys. But as of right now, we don't know. Nobody's on the injury report. Kemba just came back from injury not too long ago. Jalen's balling out, and Jason Tatum. Last I checked, he had missed some games for COVID purposes, but I'm not sure if he's back or not. So don't take my word on that. Just make sure you check out the updates. Follow me on Twitter, guys. That's where I retweet everything right before the tip off, just in case I didn't get you here. Follow me on Twitter at Dan a Lakers fan, and then you guys can see everything there. He said, Dan, I'm hyped for today's game versus Celtics. He said, games are a fun rivalry, and AD got to play great. It's my cousin's birthday. Hopefully we win because I don't want to be mad. For real, Danny boy. Hey, I feel you, bro. We sharing birthdays today. But look, the Celtics, very, very. I want to say fear. Fear is not the word, but I'm very cautious when we face teams that have good players at most positions. Now, excuse me. Rarely do teams have good players at every position, but Boston's one of those teams that, all they're missing is like a dominant center. But outside of that, they have serviceable center bigs. They have really great wings. They have good point guards as well. So this is going to be a tall order tonight, especially coming off of back-to-back losses. Teams start smelling blood. They're like, oh, okay, this team is not undefeatable. It's like blood in the water for a shark. So everybody smells the blood in the water right now. They're out here like dun 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 dun. They're out here trying to get it, man. So we got to make sure that we check them. We stiff arm them. Make sure that they crash right there before they start taking off. Now, if we let the Celtics be in the game throughout the course of the game, like let's just say we continue to play streaky, like we go on a good run, get a little 10-point lead, and then boom, we lose it. And now we're trailing by 5, and then we go to another run, we go by 3, and then boom, we lose, and now we're trailing by 7. Most of those games, especially on the road, are tough to win because the opponent, whether they're have less talent than you or not, they now have the confidence that they could beat you, right? It's like anytime you're playing any competitive sport, if you're in the game at the very end, you're gonna strive to just finish it off because you got that far, right? Might as well. So yeah, that's what we got to do. He said, Dan, AD's 21 points per game are not gonna cut it. 100% agree. He needs to step up his game. Big time. And he knows it. I mean, he's been hard on himself, but now he is enough with the talking. Now he needs to go out here and do work. We need the unibrow. We don't need Anthony Davis. We need the unibrow right now. We need him to get really ugly on the court. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that unibrow just flopping in the wind from all the dunks and blocks. I want to see the hair fall off. Like, we need the unibrow. Come on, AD. Get real ugly for him right quick, man. He said, Eric B., appreciate you, bro. He said, I'm worried about my Lakers because we have no rim protection. He said, and we are a bad free throw shooting team. Bam, bam. Okay, hey, I don't knock you, bro. Worry about your Lakers. I'm worried about them a little bit too. I'm not even gonna front. I'd be capping if I told you otherwise. But it's one thing to worry, and then it's another thing to panic. We're not gonna panic because we're early in the season, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens moving forward. Jackie, she said, Dan, let's bring Shaq out of retirement to play center. At this point, I'd settle for Andrew Bynum. Like, I'd settle for him. For reals. For reals. When does the buyout season start? I'm not too sure on it. I've heard early March, late February. So somewhere in between, bro, to be honest with you. Because I used to know the timeline. It used to be around January, February-ish. But now that obviously, the season is a bit shorter and the timeline got moved. We started the season in December. It's a little confusing. So I haven't really looked into it like that, to be honest with you, bro. But good to hear from you, Q. We'll see. Hopefully, again, it might be, I predict it's going to be like late February, early March when the real buyouts start happening. And I think that's when everybody is either going to go into tank mode or they're going to buy. You're either buying or you're selling. Which one, right? Let's see if the stock market is going to fluctuate for these players. And if you're a contender, you're buying. And if you're a pretender, you're selling. That's around the time that it happens. He said, hey, Dan, I seen the podcast you were in. It was good. Hey, thanks, Andrew Sparza. I appreciate that, bro. Definitely go check it out, man. On what was it? Onze TV, I think, or Onze Live. Yeah, definitely go check it out. I'll put the link in the description, or if not in the description, I'll put it in the comment section, and you guys can check that out. But yeah, shout out to my boy, man. Go check him out. He's trying to grow his channel. He's just starting out. I was in episode number 6. So if you guys want to see that podcast, go ahead and check it out. He's like, keep up the good work. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate you, bro. Absolutely. I got you, bro. And I know I've been a little busy lately, but I promise you guys I'll make up for it. I did miss pregame last game, and I might miss post game tonight. But I will definitely be watching wherever I'm at, whether I'm at home or not. I'm always watching, man. Cell phone or road or somebody else's TV, whatever. I hate being below the Clippers in the standings. I feel you, Jackie, but not for long. Don't worry about that. Right now, the Clippers are on a high, meaning that they're just they're on cloud nine. They don't understand that they're not that nice. Once they realize how not that nice they are, and you're gonna start seeing them lose. And their schedule has favored them a little bit too. So we'll see. He said Lakers winning by 18 tonight. I got 8,000 on it. Ooh, so if you lose, you're gonna donate 8,000 to the channel because I give it right back to charity, bro. He said Lakers better win. Damn, they lost too. I know, Kelly. I know it's been tough, but hey, Laker fans, we strong. We are very strong, and we're gonna rise above this, and we're gonna start gloating and all that good stuff as soon as we start winning. Don't worry about it. John Doe, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the generosity, my bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. He said, hey, that podcast when we lost the Pistons was fire, dog. He said some people might have been a little scary, but it was raw, bro. Damn the man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, man. I have a fire under me when it comes to the Lakers. I'm very passionate. And when I'm happy, I'm really calm. But when somebody gets me upset and they're out here or they're out here trolling, I'm gonna make sure that I turn off the TV on them, So I'm gonna punch their lights out verbally because that's what I do. I'm an MC. A lot of people don't even know I rap. I'm an MC, so the creativity's off the charts, man. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. You're playing with fire, you're gonna get burnt. Hey, Lou, what's up, bro? He said, hey, Dan, who would be your ideal acquisition from the buyout market? The buyout market hasn't commenced, my brother, so I don't know who's there. But ideally, I would love Andre Drummond. If he becomes available, oof. If the Lakers get Andre Drummond, it's a trilogy coming up. A whole trilogy coming up, bro. Trust me. A trilogy, meaning 3 straight. And I don't count the last one. I'm talking 3 more from this point on. But we need to make sure we re-sign him and all that good stuff. But yeah, Drummond on this team, that'd be like Dwight Howard on steroids. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't want to make comparisons, but that'd be like early career Dwight or something like that. Especially playing with LeBron because he's going to spike him up skill-wise. Yo, Dan, having the Lake Show pregame cookout. Ooh, cookout sounds nice. He said, with the barbecue and alcohol, come through. I'd love to, bro, but I already compromised with my sister-in-law, and I'm going to go show her some love over there today, man. Hey, what's good? What's good, T? She said, looking forward to this win. Let's get this win, baby. Let's get it. I'm ready as well. If we don't win tonight, I'm going to be really disappointed because it's been a long time since the Lakers lost 2 in a row, let alone 3 in a row. And I hurt so bad when we lose to the Celtics. The worst teams to lose to, number 1, the Celtics, because they think they're better than us, and we're tied 17 apiece, and we're trying to separate ourselves from them. We're trying to create another tier up here. We're trying to carve it up there. And obviously the Clippers, because their fans are just very low IQ, and they actually believe every time they win a game, they actually believe they won a championship. They don't know what a real trophy looks like. So, you know what I'm saying? They're content with the plastic fake one. I said, Dan, you should do Zoom calls when you interact with your fans. Zoom calls. I don't even know how that works, bro. Honestly with you, man. I'm not super tech savvy. I just got put onto this whole StreamYard situation. If you go look at my older videos, it was just literally me in front of the camera. This one at least got my logo right there. I'm sorry, right there. And it has the little flashcards on the bottom just to let everybody know what's going on that's just tuning in. Because some people used to come in here and think I was showing the game. I was like, I'm not trying to get banned from YouTube. I wish I could, man. I wish I could show the game. He said, I believe the Clippers lose to the Jazz this year in the second round. Oh, that would be a beauty, Steven. That could happen as well. That's a good prediction right there. I would love it if they lost in the first round. That would be the ultimate slap in the face. Kawhi would just bounce, and I would gain respect for him again if he did that. So, that would be a beautiful thing. But we'll see what happens. Still early, man. Still early in the year. Like I said, somebody asked me what my ideal free agent to have in free agency. I'm sorry, in the buyout market. I told him Drummond is the ultimate prize if he does become available. But I have a feeling based on the rumors, it sounds like he's leaning towards Brooklyn. That's what it sounds like. But I don't know. He said, Dan, have you watched the Kobe Bryant, what is that? Valuing interview? He said lots of insight into the Mamba mentality. I'm not sure what it's called, bro, but I've seen tons of Kobe interviews. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I took a bit of a break after his passing. It was hard on me. So I haven't watched too many recent interviews. But before that, man, when he was alive, I've seen them all. Most likely I have seen it. because the man he had tons of wisdom that everybody could learn from, and he was leading by example as well. So I always like to learn from people, especially the great ones, especially the great ones. He said YouTube channel, value attainment. I'll check it out at some point down the line when my heart is ready, bro. When my heart is ready, I'll probably check it out. He said, even though AD been playing, struggling, I'm glad he admits he plays like crap. He said, instead of blaming his teammates like PG-13, I believe he's going to overcome this slump. Oh, absolutely. The great ones never blame, never deflect, nothing. The great ones never do that. You know, when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're off, you're off. And it's better to acknowledge it, because really, if you're lying to people, you're really just lying to yourself, because everybody else can see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew PG we knew what he was. He's a clown. And he was really lying to everybody else, trying to blame coach and teammates. Like, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we like people that take accountability, that actually lets me know that, hey, you're trying to change, that you're not complacent and settling for mediocreness, you know? If y'all asking me, you know, questions about people I don't really watch, bro, I can't really answer them. I'm not even going to give them any free promo over here, Sal. So I'll let you decide, bro. I don't have time to waste on fake Laker fans or haters or anything like that. So I haven't even watched. I heard a lot of negative stuff about them, so I'm not even going to tune in over there. People always tell me, hey, you know, this man said this man said that. I don't know what they want me to do. Snipe them or something? You know, I'm just one passionate Laker fan who's hungry for more. And I do the same for y'all, man. I try to feed you guys as much as I can, because I know you guys are hungry for more knowledge about the Lakers and more and more and more. So I'm the same way, guys. I'm just a fellow Laker fan. So he said, open y'all eyes. He said, Dennis Schroeder makes bad decisions and gives no effort. Just watch his body language tonight and how he handled the ball and bad passes. All right, Damon. We're going to be watching, bro. We're going to be watching. We're going to open our eyes today. He said, Dan, the LA Times caught me on camera again, but on Kobe's anniversary. He said, I'm just representing everything Lakers, us, Kobe, LA. That's what's up, bro. That means you're a star, because you can't get away from the camera. That's what happens, man. I didn't realize I was a star until people started inviting me over to the podcast and stuff, you know. So that's nice, but it's good to be humble. So just stay humble, man. Represent the right way, but always with humility, my friend. Keep it up. Keep it up, though. I'm proud of you, kid. He said, you always hook us up, D. I appreciate you, T. I try my best. You know, even when I'm busy, I try to find a way. Like the other day, I was shooting a video and watching a game and my off scenes, you know, and then I was able to do the recap. I didn't do pregame because it took longer. The video shoots take long, guys. It probably took us from 3 all the way to like 8 o'clock. So it took like 5 hours to get all the scenes right. And we shot it from right here from my crib. So we had to get the lights right from different rooms and stuff, and just storytelling with a powerful message. So make sure, I'll let you guys know when that video drops so you guys can tune in. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man, because there's a lot of effort and energy that goes into that. Trade Dennis for Drummond? Probably won't happen, bro. It probably won't happen. Those sound like pipe dream type trades. I would do it in a heartbeat, because we need a big man, and we have plenty of ball handlers here, and that would open up more PT obviously for your boy THT. But they wouldn't do that unless they want a point guard or they want the cap space if he opts out. But who knows? Hey, what's up, Sean? Love it, bro. Appreciate you, man. Love y'all too, man. You guys, your support is second to none. He said, love the channel, Dan. You the man. You the man, Sean. Appreciate the positivity, my brother. He said, I'm tired of it. He said, what's so hard about trading or signing Dwayne Dedman? I would also sign Napier for ball handling, because you have to see what type of caliber player you're getting. You can't just add random players. Again, this isn't a video game. You got to make sure these are championship caliber players. Just because he has a skill set that you want doesn't mean he's the right fit for the team. Remember, we are fans. You know, we think we know what's best, but we don't always know what's best. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We are very emotional. The front office's job is not to put their emotions to the side and do what's best for the team, even if it's you have to be a little patient and get some criticism from fans, right? So if I was a front office guy, I wouldn't be listening to everything people say, man. I would take it into consideration, and then maybe if it has some validity to it, then maybe I would act on it. But You can never do what the fan base says. The fan base would have you trading Kuzma years ago. The fan base would have had you trading LeBron when we were struggling. The fan base, the fan base is just emotional. And sometimes we say what's right for the team, and sometimes we say just utter nonsense. Like the people that were saying trade Anthony Davis after last game, after his last bad performance. So that's the reason we are here and they are there. So let's just be patient and see what happens. I love the passion though, man. I do love the passion. Don't get me wrong. I don't knock you for it. I don't knock you for it at all. I myself have said some pretty ridiculous things in the past. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it just happens. We are all passionate fans, and sometimes we knee-jerk react. We just, it hurts to see the losses. So we want trades like now, but that wouldn't benefit the team. We need to make sure that, we're patient as fans, and we allow Rob, who already delivered one championship, to be able to make sure that he does what he got to do to deliver another championship, right? Yeah, we do need a shot blocker, though. Hey, B-Dog, appreciate you. He said, great channel. Thanks for keeping it clean as well. He said, reach a brother's audience like Laker Nation channel. Man, I try to keep it clean, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you, man. There's times where people really try to get under your skin, and you just have to smack them just a little bit. But that's still, I think, what do you guys think? Do I keep it pretty PG-13 for the most part? I might have a slip word here or there, but it's nothing but passion, man. Nothing but good intentions, man. No ill will here. I don't try to corrupt your children. I try to keep it as viewable for all audiences, because Laker fans of all ages. We got Laker fans that are 100 years old. We got Laker fans that are 7 years old. So tons of passion here, man. That's all it is. And we try to stay positive. Try. Keyword try, man, because sometimes my passion gets the best of me. And I'm out here trying to break something, but at the end of the day, it's all love. Laker Nation is just a big family. You guys have shown me this for years, man. The love you guys have displayed is second to none. And I don't think any other fan base could understand it unless you're a part of it. Then you know what's up, right? I mean, you guys, seriously, you guys have done some pretty spectacular things for me, man. I wouldn't be where I'm at without you. I wouldn't be as comfortable. I would have had to look for another job immediately had it not been for this YouTube channel. I'll support donations, the likes, the subscriptions, all that. So Laker fan, man, Laker fans, is the best. The best. He said, Lakers were one of the best defensive teams ever last year. He said, brought into Vogel plan, pack paint. He said, it was layup lines before AD, LeBron, Howard. I agree with you, Chris. And that's what we're trying to get back to. So hopefully there's some sort of a tweaking there. My man Jameson said, so true. The fan base have that knee-jerk reaction because we want to see the Lakers get better. But that's why I'm here, man. I try to, calm everybody down at times. Sometimes I could feed your flames at times, right? But I think that's what makes me so vulnerable as a person. You can see I'm not perfect, obviously. I curse too, man. I try to be a man of God, but I also, sometimes you don't follow me on Twitter, man, if you're really religious, because I think I don't want to bring any sort of, bad feelings toward ill will towards anything. He said, nah, D, you A1. Appreciate you, man. T's always so kind. Why are you so kind to me, T? I appreciate that. See, that's all I love. That's what I'm talking about. Laker Nation is the best. There's nothing like it. I couldn't even read your comment because it scrolled up so quick, but I appreciate it. I know you said something really positive for sure. He said, our 1+1 contracts are essentially no trade clauses, untradeable. Would you say that, Jose? I'm not sure if I could say that. I think the 1+1s have some trade value, especially if it's a team that really likes a player. Let's just say the Cleveland Cavaliers actually like Dennis, which they don't because they have plenty of guards over there. They have Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. But just for example purposes, let's say they like Dennis and they want to get rid of Drummond because they have too many bigs, or Jared Allen or JaVale. Not that we can trade for JaVale, but let's just say. And they want to take a flyer on Dennis. They say, hey, man, 1-year deal. Let's see if we can reach a contract extension. If we can't, well, then hopefully he opts in for another year. If he has a good year, we'll give him the green light. So they trade for him. They let the year play out. If he bounces, now guess what? They have cap space, 16 mil or whatever his contract is, 18 mil, whatever. If he stays, hey, they have another chance to re-sign him and negotiate a contract. So I would never say that a 1+1 has no trade value. Matter of fact, I think the opposite. I think more teams are interested in the 1+1, especially teams looking to clear up cap or teams looking to take a flyer on a player like Dennis. Dennis is no scrub. He's had a bad slump, but he's a good player, man. I like him. I don't know. I'm not sure yet if he fits here, though, however, right? But just because I like a player doesn't mean that, he's the right fit. He said, Beal is a pipe dream. Zach LaVine is more realistic. You think so, Alex? I actually like Zach LaVine better, but Beal obviously would be a better shooter. Zach LaVine is a well-rounded player, man. Zach LaVine, he could slash. So could Beal. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about Beal. I'm a big Bradley Beal fan. I've always liked him better than Devin Booker. People, I think, overrate Devin Booker. I don't know why. But, Bradley Beal's my guy. But I would prefer Zach LaVine for Showtime purposes. Like, can you imagine LeBron James and Zach LaVine out in transition on the break? Oh, man. Who's going to fly? They're going to have to take turns taking flight. That runway is going to be busy. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if that trade was to take fruition. And then Anthony Davis out there in the wing as well, man. Mid-range jump shot. Oh, it would be nice. But maybe Bradley Beal fits a little bit better because his shooting ability is out of this world. Like, the man's averaging almost 35 points per game this season, and they can't buy a win. So I feel really bad for him, and I hope he gets dealt soon, but hopefully to us or some team I don't hate. All right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Cavs are not letting Allen go. They just traded for him. I know, but I'm just using his name as an example. Yeah, I doubt they let Jared Allen go. Jared Allen would be, to me, even better than Drummond because he's younger and he just plays his role. Drummond sometimes tries to do too much. In my opinion, though, I still like Drummond. Can you believe what the Cavs acquired Andre Drummond for? Basically for cap space. They acquired him for a second-round pick. That's why I think, I would love it if they buy him out and we pick him up. I would love that. Or we could just trade for him, but yeah, I doubt nobody. See, Dan Gilbert hates LeBron James. I don't know why, but he does, and he would not do him any favors. I think if anything, if they cut him, it's because they already made a verbal agreement. Hey, man, we'll cut you if you go to the Brooklyn Nets. Like, who knows? Who knows what's going on over there? Everybody hates the Lakers except for Laker fans, which are worldwide, baby. So we don't need nobody else. Dan, how much sway do you think Clutch has? He said, I don't see Rich Paul trading his players out of a championship team. A lot. Rich Paul does have a lot of sway. But to be fair, those players have delivered. Rich Paul's players have delivered. KCP was huge for his last year. Trez, 6th man of the year. So it's not like, those players are bums and they're just on the team because they're trash. So that's to be fair. But I do think that Rich Paul and the Lakers organization have a great understanding and they're on the same page. Now, that could change in a heartbeat, though. If Rob decides, hey, I'm going to be a shark, I can get a better player. Sorry, KCP, you got to go. And guess what's going to happen? KCP's going to go, much as I like him. So, again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Any last questions before I get off, guys? My phone's ringing off the hook already, and I'll hit you guys in a bit. He said, Dan, you could definitely play some gang boss in a hood movie. Oh, no, man, I'm the nicest guy. I don't even like that role. I ain't even no gangbanger, bro. Come on, man. It's all swag, bro. All swag. Look at the Jordan fit. Come on, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. You think I'm an actor, huh? I see it. That just means you think I'm powerful mentally. That's a good thing. Dan, the man, he said, what do you think is going to happen in tonight's game? I think the Lakers are going to come out a little more motivated because we lost 2 in a row. I think if Anthony Davis plays, I think he's going to get more involved in the offensive and as a result on the defensive end. And I think the Lakers should pull out the victory. But that's just me, I think the Lakers are the real deal, man. And it's only a matter of time before we realize it. Remember, we're not practicing this year. That's a little nugget of information. I'm not sure if you guys knew, but Kuzma said it in the interview. The Lakers haven't been practicing due to the short offseason turnaround. So we'll see what happens moving forward, man. I appreciate you. He said, Dan, you are Craig from Friday. You a hero. Oh, man, I appreciate that. That's the ultimate compliment because that's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. But Smokey's my favorite character. But yeah, Craig is dope. I like Craig. Ice Cube. He said, I got Celtics tonight. Well, hey, if you don't believe in your squad, you don't believe in your squad, man. That's up to you, bro. But I'm sticking with my Lakers all day, every day, twice on Sundays, even though it's a Saturday today, right? So I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. I'm not sure. Like I said, most likely won't do the post-game recap. I'm going to be partying it up tonight. So I will be on most likely tomorrow morning, if not sometime during the afternoon, to give you guys that recap. And hopefully you guys are with me as well. Thank you guys so much, man. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for all the kind words, likes, subscriptions, donations, everything, man. You guys seriously make my day and my night. So God bless you guys. I'll see you guys right after. Peace out.